Some political observers say that signing a nuclear deal with Iran would lift the sanctions of Tehran. This would make the Iranian arms flow into the hands of their proxies in Yemen and Lebanon. This report gives more details.
Following the first 2015 nuclear agreement's implementation, Tehran's military budget surged by 90%, allowing the regime to deliver extra weaponry and funds to its regional proxies, notably the Houthis in Yemen. If Tehran obtains a large monetary injection as part of a new nuclear agreement, the world should anticipate additional weapons to be transferred from Iran to the Houthis, culminating in increased bloodshed and humanitarian misery in Yemen. Iran employs terrorist proxies to destabilize, govern, and assault regional governments. It aims to pursue its radical goals systematically through proxies while avoiding direct repercussions. Support for the Houthis in Yemen is part of a long-standing policy that has yielded considerable advantages for the government in exchange for very little investments. By supporting, supplying, and training the Houthis, Tehran empowers a force it can control or at least influence, facilitates attacks on Saudi Arabia and the UAE, and develops strategic depth along one of the world's most significant economic and military maritime lanes, the Red Sea. The Houthis are able to launch missile and drone assaults on Saudi Arabia and, to a lesser extent, the United Arab Emirates, thanks to Iran's significant military backing. Between 2015 and 2021, the Houthis have reportedly fired 430 missile and 851 drones from Yemen against Saudi Arabia. In addition to strikes outside Yemen's borders, the Houthis have devastated Yemen, contributing to one of the world's greatest humanitarian crises. To dissuade coalition strikes, the Houthis withhold supplies from people, torture their opponents, raid refugee camps, recruit juvenile fighters, and deploy human shields. Despite the Houthis continuing to earn their foreign terrorist organization classification and doing nothing to merit a change in U.S. policy, the Biden administration withdrew the designation in February 2021. Additional Iranian help might allow the Houthis to rearm and violate the ceasefire once their troops have been rebuilt. This would exacerbate Yemen's humanitarian situation.